Welcome everyone back to the universe mode. It is Monster here, as we're here for Raw, and it looks like we're gonna get a word from the Visionary. First time we've seen him since that gauntlet match a few weeks ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Seth freaking Rollins, and the last time I was here, I was embarrassed. And Finn, I know. Oh, he's speaking Finn Balor's name, and there he is. Seth, you're calling me out for a fight, are ya? Well, what is it that you want, Rollins? Well, Finn, it's quite simple. You have something that I want. A shot at CM Punk, a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, and you, my friend, are not capable to beat him. And by the way, Finn, before you go, main event, your spot is on the line in a tag team match. Wow. So, a tag team match with world title implications on the line later on. We'll get there when we get there, but right now, we have some King of the Ring action with this man, Carmelo Hayes.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes defeating Kyle Fletcher in his first round matchup, looking to get one step closer to the finals and a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. But it's not going to be an easy fight here tonight. But as he says, Melo, don't miss. We'll see about that. Our upcoming contest. And here we're about to meet up with his opponent. The man with zero fear. And there he is, Penta. Penta defeated the surprising new arrival to Raw, Aleister Black.
From Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta!
And quite a fascinating matchup. Of course, Penta still looking to go on the route to singles gold. Winner of this match will meet the winner of McIntyre versus Knight later on next week. And then the winner of that match will face the winner on the SmackDown side of the bracket at Crown Jewel. Sounds like the crowd has picked their guy for this one. Penta versus Melo. Right out the gate, Penta with a sling blade. They lock up. Down goes Penta. Melo trying to get some pressure on. Penta trying to fight his way out. Mello now working the arm. Shots right to the midsection. Nice takedown by Penta. And now, the athletic ability from the top rope. Mello only at a 1. Gonna take a lot more than that for Penta to advance here. Back to the ropes here by Mello. And a cheap shot. Mello taking control. Willing to do whatever it takes to get him one step closer to the ultimate goal. Oh, what a super kick. Nice reversal there by the man with zero fear. Ooh. Not sure what Penta went for there, but connected nonetheless. And what a Hurricane Rana. Both men to the outside. And oh my gosh. Mexican Destroyer on the outside. Just flattened Carmelo Hayes. Mello able to get back to his feet. He's going to meet Penta back in the ring. But bad idea. Penta driver. And Penta is going to the semifinals next week.
Here is your winner, Penta!
What a win for this amazing superstar. The rise of Penta may be upon us. We will have to wait and see. We go from King of the Ring to Queen of the Ring next. And this could be maybe a one-sided affair. It depends how you look at it, but we're not going to rule out Chelsea Green.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by Piper Niven from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green, probably with the biggest upset in this tournament, knocking out Stephanie Vaquer in round number 1. And she did it with no help. But this time, Jade Cargill might be too much competition for her, so she had to bring out her secret Purvis just in case. But we'll see if Chelsea can pull off another upset and get one step closer to the finals. And a storm is coming for the secret Hervis. Looking to back up that last Queen of the Ring crown.
Florida,
defeated another former Queen of the Ring winner in Zelina Vega to move into this match. Should be quite an interesting match. That is for sure. Winner of this will meet up with Alexa Bliss or Naomi, depending on the outcome of the match later. This will be one heck of a fight, though. See what Chelsea Green can maybe do. Saying I didn't like her odds in the last match. Well, proved us all wrong. See if she can do it again. Nice German suplex there. So far, a good start for Chelsea. But here's that power of Cargill coming into play. And Chelsea there with a cheap shot, while the ref was trying to separate the both of them. But now Cargill right on the attack. Dropping these knees right to the face. Chelsea gonna roll to the apron here. Piper Niven trying to play defense for Chelsea. Chelsea just taunts right in front of her. There's the backup coming into play. Chelsea trying to put this one away. Quick. Only a 2 count though. Slaps and chops. Now to Jade. Ooh. Oh, reversal. Cargill taking her down. Green right back up though. Planting Cargill. Again, Chelsea really showing us what she can do. Never to underestimate. Right to the leg goes Jade. Gotta get it back in the ring. Could win by count out. But I don't think Jade wants to win it that way. Count of 8. Both ladies back in though. And here's Niven. Didn't even matter really. The distraction again. And Green tried sending her into the ref, I guess. Didn't really work out well though. Oh, Cargill keeps up. And a middle rope Rough Rider. Paying homage to Matt Cardona. And a 2 count. Could be going for the oh no. Cargill reversed. Jaded. Here's the cover. And Chelsea kicks out at 2. Unbelievable. Right. Going back towards Cargill. Jade taking some control here. Elbow right to the heart. And again, Jade to the top rope. Not really familiar up there. Shoulder tackle. I think Jade might be looking to put it away right here. Yep, calling for her to get up. And looking for it again. There it is. Jaded. Another cover on Chelsea. And this time, it'll do it for Cargill.
Here is your winner, Cargill.
Just like that, Cargill on to the semis. What an effort, though, by Chelsea Green. And coming up next is part of what I'd consider a friendly challenge from MVP to Orton and Edge. Oh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds.
Yeah, so Shelton Benjamin looks to be taking the challenge for this match. MVP put out the ultimatum. Rated RKO challenge both members of the syndicate to one-on-one competition ahead of their tag title match at Crown Jewel. So it looks like it'll be Benjamin going up against Randy Orton.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Yeah, I don't mind these motions and everything. I guess I didn't have that set up, so my apologies. I'll have them ready for next time, though. So it'll be Orton versus Benjamin, which means likely Cope versus Lashley next week. MVP trying to get involved. Both men trying to get an early pin here. Put it away quick. But Orton with that drop kick. Orton dropping that knee. And an armbar now. That forces the break. Orton, look at... Oh! Benjamin caught him out. Of course, Benjamin, former multi-time IC and US champion. Tag team champion as well. Orton, a grand slam here in WWE. MVP now with a kendo stick is illegal in this match. Could you imagine what a win for Shelton Benjamin in this first match could do to bolster the confidence of the challengers? It could do wonders. Orton kicking Benjamin away. Orton bringing Benjamin back in. Submission hold here. MVP removing the turnbuckle pad. What a German there by Benjamin. And Shelton's really taking the fight here to Orton. Power slam, but the ref's distracted. Kick. Super kick. And now Shelton lining up his shot here. Ooh. What a knee strike. And there's the power of the gold standard, but only a 1 count. Look at this, just keeping the fight on Orton, not giving him a chance to breathe. Gotta like the strategy from Shelton. Cover, ref sees it in time. Not even a 1 count for Shelton. Oh, Orton dodged the drop kick. And now, Shelton, not where you want to be. Draping DDT. And now, MVP distracting the ref. Now Bobby Lashley trying to run interference. And RKO on Benjamin. Despite all that, into the cover, Orton picks up the win.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
And put the favor on the side of the champions. Again, apologies for the motions. I'll get that fixed for next time. Alright. It's time to see who's going to face Penta next week. Will it be the Megastar? Will it be the Scottish Warrior? Let's find out. As here comes LA Knight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
Clearly this is the favorite in the fans' eyes. LA Knight picking up a win against Ethan Page a couple weeks back. We'll see what he can do. Drew McIntyre in his way. Both men want to climb that ladder. Drew's been there before. LA, on the other hand, has not. And here comes Drew McIntyre.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre pinned the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker a few weeks back. And now he has his sights set forward on the World Heavyweight Championship. And hopefully not lasting 5 minutes with the belt like he did last time. But maybe that puts Drew in line for an IC title match in the future. Who knows? These two do have some history dating back to their days in TNA. Once friends, then enemies, and then haven't really crossed paths, I don't think, in the WWE though. As now Knight going right to work on McIntyre. Gotta think Drew might have Braun Breaker on his mind somewhat. Of course, we're not going to see Breaker till later tonight. In that 6-man tag main event with huge stakes in regards to the world title picture at Crown Jewel. Seth Rollins calling out Finn Balor earlier in the night to tell him, hey, Paul and I have pulled some strings and you have to put your opportunity on the line. Because we don't think you're capable enough to rid CM Punk as a champion. We'll get there when we get there. As Drew has Knight in a headlock. And just tossing him like he's nothing. Knight sent over and down to the floor. Courtesy of McIntyre. Drew slides out, Knight back to his feet. Nice Russian leg sweep by the Megastar. LA to the top rope now. Drop kick to the outside. Knee right to the spine of McIntyre. Now clearing off the announce table. LA's got some bad intentions. And down goes the Megastar, face first. McIntyre, I don't know what he was going for. Has him against the ropes, working on the arm. And down goes McIntyre, courtesy of Knight. LA, what's he gonna do? Oh, Drew fights out. Into the ropes goes Knight. Claymore by McIntyre. Cover to advance to the semis. No, Knight kicks out at 2. Close call for McIntyre. Now Drew to the top rope. Leg drop by the big man. Working on the neck. Maybe the head. Sorry, I'm super tired, y'all. Down goes LA. Knight back to his feet. Dropping Drew. Hopefully maybe keeping that mouth shut too. Misses. And right now LA's in a bad predicament. Glasgow kiss. And now in position for another no. Knight out of the way. BFT. McIntyre's down. 2, no. Knight had him scouted that time, but not quite enough. Both these men have hit each other with their best moves. One more shot from either of them could be their ticket. Knight to the second rope. LA Knight elbow drop. Cover. 2, no. Another kick out by McIntyre. Knight knows he's got him where he wants him, down to the outside. Knight doesn't want to win it that way though. Knight gonna bring him back in. Drew could be for the picking. What is LA doing? Second rope drop kick. Knight can just put this away right now. He's toying with Drew, it seems like. And misses. Now just stomping Drew into the mat is McIntyre. That's McIntyre's turn. Shots right to the face and taking LA Knight down. Not sure what Drew just did. Drew again to the top rope. LA across the ring. And Drew notices that. Thinks better of it. Stomping right on the throat, it looked like. LA cover again. And no. Still a 2 count. Both these men, they got to be close. One of them is. Here we go. This could be what determines who wins this. McIntyre missed his shot. Knight reverses. Neck breaker. Picking him up. Oh, McIntyre Claymore. Not sure what Knight was going for, but McIntyre had it scouted. No. Another Claymore attempt, countered and kicked out. Well, not countered, but kicked out either way. Surely one more has got to do it for Drew. But Knight not in a good spot. Drew has had enough. Looking to put this away. Down goes Knight. Goes splat on the canvas. And now, a third and final Claymore should do it. There it is. Thanks for coming, LA Knight. 1, 2, and McIntyre is going to the semis.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
What a win. What a dominant performance late in that match for Drew McIntyre to pick up the win. Our final Queen of the Ring matchup to determine who faces Jade Cargill here on this one. And we're going to bring out the fan favorite, Alexa Bliss.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss defied all the odds and defeated Fallon Henley from Fatal Influence in her first round match. So we'll see if she can get one step closer to maybe becoming Women's World Champion once again. And here comes the Women's Intercontinental Champion.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Naomi.
Naomi knocked off Tiffany Stratton in her first round match. Been on a wave of momentum since winning that Intercontinental Championship. Looking to continue that here in this match. Let's see how things play out here for her. It'd be interesting because we get Naomi versus Jade in the semis if Naomi were to win this. Those two have some history. So that would be very fun to watch. Of course, Naomi would love nothing more than to hold two belts at the same time. Trying to be in some elite company. But Alexa Bliss is no easy task. We'll see how the champ fares here. As our final Queen of the Ring matchup is underway. See Bliss already working on the legs. Smart strategy. Naomi known for her high flying offense. So far, so good for 5 Feet of Fury. The mysterious, if you will, Alexa Bliss. Bliss turns it around on Naomi. Switch. Oh, roll up here by Naomi. Now Bliss rolls through. It's a 1 count. Now Naomi backslide. But Bliss escapes again. These two putting on a clinic. Bliss shoves Naomi to the mat. And again, these two lock up. Down goes Naomi again. Now Bliss is taunting the champ. Shots here. Ooh, right into the corner. Cover again by Bliss. 1 count again. Oh, looked for insult to injury, but Naomi gets out of the way. Firing up here. Taking down Bliss. Cover here. Put Bliss away. 2 count. Bliss counters. Into the ropes goes Naomi. Oh, miss. No. Takes her down. Second, I thought Naomi had that countered. And now Bliss from the top. Cross body. Face first goes Bliss to the apron. Bliss back up. Into the steps goes Naomi. Count of 5. Both these women got to get back in. They could win by count out if they wanted to, but looks like Bliss is going to bring Naomi back in. So will she. So this match continues. Bliss. Yeah, they look a little far. Rear view by Naomi. Bliss down. Naomi looking to maybe make Alexa submit. She did it all those years ago. This exact same move. But Bliss able to escape. Naomi this time missing with her aerial offense. Now lighten up Alexa with these kicks. That's a Naomi speciality. Those kicks. Cover. 2, and Naomi picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Naomi!
And let the hot streak continue. It'll be Naomi versus Jade in the semis. What a match, and what a way to end the quarterfinals here of this tournament. Well, folks, it is main event time. High stakes in this six-man tag team match. Finn Balor's world title shot hangs in the balance. Rollins got Paul Heyman to pull some strings, as mentioned earlier, saying that they weren't confident enough in Finn Balor's
is a six-man tag team match. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the wise man, Paul Heyman, at a combined weight of 667 pounds. Braun Breaker, Austin Theory, and Seth Rollins, the Crew.
As I was saying, Rollins and Heyman aren't confident enough in Balor's abilities to dethrone CM Punk, and Rollins himself wants to be the one that dethrones Punk and rids the self-proclaimed, in Rollins' view, cancer from the main event scene. And that he wants to save this brand, this company, and he wants to do it instead of Finn. Really not the best way I would go about it, but here comes Finn's crew.
And their opponents, accompanied by Liv Morgan, at a combined weight of 570 pounds. Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
Finn Balor won that gauntlet match all those weeks ago to get a one-on-one rematch with Punk, but now could be in jeopardy, as you see Finn going over some strategy with his group. Of course, Liv Morgan's still the women's world champion, defeating Jordynne Grace in the cage match last week. So still some gold hanging around in the clubhouse. Although I'm sure Liv's days as champ are numbered, especially if maybe Jade Cargill wins that tournament. Naomi has been on a streak here lately, so I mean, even then. But that's still ways away. We'll see who prevails in this main event. It'll be Rollins and Balor. Starting this thing out. First, Liv Morgan out and ringside for the Judgment Day. Heyman at ringside for the Vision. And Rollins trying to submit Balor here early. But Finn not going to let that happen. These two groups want to control Monday nights. Judgment Day want all the gold in the clubhouse. The Vision just wants to dominate and show why they are the faction here on Raw. There's Austin Theory coming in. I mean, think about it. Judgment Day, Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, The Vision, IC Champ Braun Breaker. Though he's really not defended the title. Though he should have. because of Austin Theory that Breaker's still IC champ in my opinion. He's definitely proven his worth to the Vision. Down goes Finn. Here's a cover. And there's Dom saving the match for the Judgment Day. Of course, no love lost between these two. If you remember, Austin Theory defeated Finn Balor for his first United States Championship. And then we got an ankle lock here by Theory. Trying to tap Finn out. Seth and Heyman looking on as happy as they can be. And Finn, overhead kick. Finally some momentum for the Judgment Day. And sling blade by Balor. Finn firing up. He's gonna tag in JD McDonough, his fellow Irishman. But now Theory takes him down. Theory's got McDonough up now. Powerbomb. Covered by Theory. Morgan trying to get involved, but only a 1 count. Taking JD down. Here comes Rollins once again. Now Heyman trying to get on the apron. Cover here by Rollins to put McDonough away. Only, well, nothing really. Remember, even if JD McDonough gets pinned, that gives Balor's title shot to Rollins. So really, Finn could lose the opportunity with one of his teammates taking the fall here, which is not what he wants. Finn really doesn't want to be in this position in the first place, in fairness to him. And now Rollins, buckle bomb on McDonough. Cover. Balor saving his opportunity before there was a 1 count. And now Rollins dragging McDonough. Middle of the ring. McDonough trying to fight out. You can make a tag to one of them. Trying to light up Rollins here. Alabama slam by the Ace. And here comes Dirty Dom. Sling blade by Rollins. And another sling blade by Rollins. Now Morgan trying to distract Seth. And there's a tag to Theory. Nice offense by Austin Theory. And now submission here on Dom, but a rope break. Theory runs into his teammate. Not sure what he's trying to do. Oh, Dom blocks. Overhead toss there. Cover on Theory. Rollins came in, but only a 1 count on Mr. A-Town down. I think Dom was looking to maybe tag out, but couldn't quite. Theory now in the corner. Dom waiting for him to get up. Drop kick to the back. Oh, Theory wrestles him down. Smart. And now it sends him into the corner. Here's a tag to Rollins again. Look at this double team work by the Vision. Uh-oh, Rollins with a stomp on Dominic. Is that going to do it for Finn's title shot? No. Now Seth trying to get Dom back up. Some springboard offense here. Springboard knee. Leg drop. Leader of the Vision showing how it's done. Frog splash to Dom. Cover. For Rollins. And Rollins is going to Crown Jewel. Just like that.
Here are your winners, Braun Breaker, Austin Theory, and Seth Rollins, the Crew.
Just like that, Finn Balor has lost his title match. Thanks to the politicking of Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. Well, folks, thank you for tuning into this episode of Universe Mode. And hopefully you all have a good rest of your night. And until next time, peace, everybody.